Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, from me.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go quickly through. Apologies to people who've been to an event before, because you'll have heard some of this already. So you'll feel free to go and get a coffee or whatever. But for those that don't know, the RDCS is a free independent research advisory service, and we're funded through the Welsh Government through Health and Care Research Wales. And our remit is to support the development of high quality funding proposals and to increase research capacity through Wales. And we're embedded in the trials units. I'll talk about that in a minute. So the people we support are NHS staff, social care staff and third sector staff. So basically people who are delivering services for health or social care in Wales, who are looking to develop research ideas and are looking, this is the important bit, who are actively going to be seeking funding to help them develop and deliver those research ideas. So the research design and conduct services around Wales are, as I said, linked with the CTUs, and these are, this is where they are. So there's us in Cardiff, Claire and her team in Swansea, and another team based in Betsy Health Board, based with Betsy Health Board in Bangor. So the All Wales approach, we've been working on this together since 2015. So we have a single charter and a single approach. So essentially what that means, back in the day when you actually, went to see somebody in person, you can approach the most convenient RDCS regardless of who you're employed. So obviously most people tend to go with their local service, but back in the day, when we did have people who worked in Powys but lived in Cardiff, then sometimes they would come to us, or if there was a particular skill set that you were looking for, a particular specialty, then you could go to that particular team. And as Claire said, your satisfaction with what we do today is one of the ways that is one of our key performance indicators. But essentially, our service is judged on in terms of how many people talk to us. So we're an unusual service in that sense, because we're going, please come and talk to us, please. And how responsive we are and what our conversion rates are from how many people approach us to submission rates. And obviously how many of those submissions then go on to get funded. So in terms of what we can do, in terms of the types of advice that we can give, it'll be basically on all aspects of the research funding applications. Often it's spent thinking about your ideas and helping you develop your research questions. It may be that you need some support thinking about the appropriate research methods, or whether you need a broader team to be involved. It may be that we know people that could join you. Claire is our representative or lead for patient involvement. So that's something that you might want to be thinking about or might want support with. And also, having put together and helped people put together lots of applications, we might be able to help you think about the resources that you need or potential funding opportunities. So the projects that we can't support are those where there's no intention to submit a grant application. So that really, if you're not going to be going for funding, then the people that you would be looking for support would be your R&D offices in your health boards, or if you're in a social care context, maybe the social care elements of the universities. But if there's also any aspects of activities that are not research, so things like audit and service evaluation, we're not able to provide support for students because they have their own infrastructure, and we're not actually able to do the research. And the commonest one that we get for this is including unfunded statistical analysis on data that's already been collected. as Claire mentioned, we usually have events, and I just thought I'd put this up to have a nostalgic moment of thinking about what this event might have looked like at a different time. And we try and pace those events through the year, but what we've been doing since we've been going online has been thinking about, the feedback we had from clients was that they wanted things in smaller chunks rather than all day on screen. So that's why we are going for the 1 or 2 hour sessions. And as I said, you can contact any RDCS that you wish to, and they will all have requests for support forms on the website. So you can just apply for help through the website. So I think that's the end of that. So I will stop sharing now. Any questions? Probably not. You all know it already.
Thank you, Steve. So just going to get my slides up here. Is that all good, Sue? Can you see those?
I'm on mute, yeah. So